The world outside vanishes in a wall of white. The familiar landscape is erased, replaced by a swirling chaos that swallows every sound and shape. You are suddenly cut off from everything you know, isolated in a frozen void. The wind screams, tearing at your clothes, stealing your breath. Each gust feels like icy claws raking across your skin, and the cold seeps through every layer, numbing your fingers and face. You can't see your own hand in front of your face. The snow blinds you, swirling so thickly that even your sense of direction begins to slip away. Panic claws at you, but you're not alone. Your dogs huddle close, shivering, trusting you. Their bodies press against your legs, a reminder that you're responsible for more than just yourself. Their survival and yours depends on every decision you make. Every moment counts, and hesitation could mean disaster for the whole pack. This is no longer a hike, it's a fight for life. Each step forward is a battle against exhaustion and fear, but you push on, driven by instinct and determination. The temperature plummets, the blizzard threatens to bury everything. Snow piles up in minutes, erasing tracks and landmarks, making escape seem impossible. Shelter is your only hope. You scan the whiteout desperately, searching for anything that could shield you from the storm's fury. Through the chaos, you spot a dark slash in the rock, a cave. Relief surges through you, but you know you must reach it before the cold claims your strength. You and your dogs scramble inside, escaping the howling wind for a sudden, heavy silence. The world outside is still raging, but in here you have a chance. The darkness is absolute, but it's a shield. The cave walls block the wind, and the snow's roar fades to a distant whisper. This cave is now your world, your fortress against the storm. Here you can regroup, plan, and hope for survival. For thousands of years, humans and dogs have survived together in places like this. The bond between you and your companions is ancient, forged in hardship and trust. The strategy is ancient. Get out of the wind, get dry, conserve warmth. You strip off wet layers, wring out your clothes, and do everything you can to keep the cold at bay. Huddled together, you are a pack, sharing warmth, sharing hope. Every heartbeat, every breath is a small victory against the cold. Their presence is a comfort, their trust a responsibility. You draw strength from each other, knowing that together you stand a better chance. You are their leader, they are your loyal allies. In this frozen world, your bond is your greatest asset. Together you face the long, cold night, united by necessity, hope, and the will to survive until the storm finally passes. The first 30 minutes are critical. Every second counts when you're exposed to the elements, and hesitation can be costly. Your body is losing heat fast. You must act. Shivering is your body's warning. Move quickly to protect yourself and your team. The cave entrance bleeds warmth. Block it with rocks, branches, or snow, leaving small gaps for air. Even a simple barrier can make a huge difference in holding back the cold. Insulate the ground with pine boughs, dry leaves, or spare clothes. The earth will sap your heat if you let it, so build up a thick layer to separate yourself from the frozen floor. Make a thick nest for you and your dogs. This is about survival, not comfort. Huddle together, share body heat, and conserve every bit of warmth you can. Don't seal the cave completely. Airflow is crucial, especially if you plan to make a fire. Without fresh air, smoke and carbon monoxide can build up dangerously fast. A small opening at the top lets smoke out, a low one lets fresh air in. This simple system keeps your shelter safe and breathable. Once your shelter is secure, check your dogs. Tend to their paws, share your warmth. Their well-being is tied to your own, and they're your partners in survival. Take stock of your gear: lighter, knife, food, water. Organize your supplies so you know exactly where everything is when you need it most. These first frantic minutes buy you time. Every action you take now increases your odds of making it through the night. You've turned a hole in the rock into a base of operations. This is your stronghold against the storm and the cold. Now you can plan your next moves. With shelter secured, you can think clearly and make smart decisions for what comes next. The storm rages outside, but inside, you've created a fighting chance. You've built a barrier between yourself and the chaos beyond. Your dogs look to you for reassurance. You are their anchor. Survival starts with shelter, but it's your determination that keeps hope alive. Fire is life. In the darkness and cold of a cave, it becomes your most vital companion, offering warmth, light, and a sense of security when the world outside is unforgiving. But in a cave, it's also a risk. The same fire that keeps you alive can quickly turn deadly if you're not careful. Build your fire near the entrance, where natural ventilation draws smoke out and fresh air in. This simple step can mean the difference between safety and suffocation. Use a flat rock or green logs as a base to protect the cave floor and help your fire burn cleanly. Then add tinder, kindling, and fuel, building up your fire with care and patience. Keep the fire small and hot, just enough for warmth and cooking, never a roaring bonfire. A modest fire is easier to control and much safer in a confined space. Carbon monoxide is deadly. Always ensure airflow. Even a small fire can produce invisible, odorless gas that can overwhelm you before you realize it. If you feel dizzy or nauseous, get fresh air immediately. Don't ignore these warning signs. Your life may depend on your quick response. Dry your wet clothes near the fire, but not too close. Damp gear can chill you dangerously, but too much heat can scorch or melt your essentials. Wet gear leaches heat. Dry socks and gloves can save your life. Take the time to rotate your clothing and gear so everything dries evenly. The fire is your heart. It melts snow for water, cooks food, and lifts your spirits when hope feels distant. But it demands constant vigilance and respect. Never let it get out of control. A moment's inattention can turn a lifeline into a threat, endangering everything you've worked to protect. Your life depends on this balance. Between warmth and safety, between comfort and caution. The fire is your ally and your test. It challenges your judgment, your patience, and your respect for nature's power. In its glow, you find hope, comfort, and the will to survive another night. Water is life, but snow is a trap. Never eat snow directly. It drains your body heat. Melt it over your fire, starting with a little water in the pot to prevent scorching. Add snow gradually. Patience saves fuel. Boil the water for at least a minute, longer at high altitudes to kill pathogens. Let it cool before drinking. Share water with your dogs. They need it as much as you do. Don't let them eat snow either. Ration your supply, but keep everyone hydrated. Melting and boiling snow becomes your routine. It's a simple act, but it keeps you alive. Your dogs are fellow survivors. Check their paws for ice and frostbite. Melt and dry as needed. If they're shivering, bring them into your nest and share body heat. Huddling together creates a microclimate of warmth. Share purified water and ration food. Plain meat or fat if you have no dog food. Avoid anything toxic to dogs. A well-fed, warm dog is a strong partner. Their presence lifts your spirits and gives you purpose. Talk to them, groom them. Routine calms you both. The pack's bond is your strength. Care for them and they'll help you endure. Survival is a mental battle as much as a physical one. Accept your situation. Panic wastes energy. Focus on what you control: shelter, fire, water, your dogs. Establish a routine. Check the fire, melt snow, tend to your dogs, ration food. Move slowly, conserve calories, rest when you can. Huddle with your dogs to save energy and warmth. Morale matters. Talk to your dogs, celebrate small victories. Hope is fuel, guard it fiercely. The hardest part is waiting. Don't leave shelter until the storm truly ends. Visibility can drop to zero. Getting lost is fatal. Trust your preparations. Patience is your greatest weapon. The storm will pass. Endure together. Prepare to be found. Rescue is active, not passive. Use a whistle in sets of 3 or bang rocks together to signal for help. When the weather clears, use a mirror or shiny object to flash signals. Create smoke by adding green leaves to your fire during lulls. Mark an SOS or X in the snow with rocks or branches. Resist the urge to leave shelter unless you're certain it's safe. Many have survived by waiting, not wandering. Your bond with your dogs is ancient, a story of mutual survival. To endure is to care, to protect, and to wait for the sun's return. Together, you write the next chapter in this timeless pact.